Alright, so what's going on? This is the week 21 video about finances. How are you paying for your transition and transition related gear? I'm fortunate enough to have a full-time job, and pretty much when I know I need something within the next month or two, I'll start pinching pennies, I'll put back a little bit here and there. Um, I'll try to give up some of my extra cash and go ahead and get what I need. um, and also my insurance has helped me a lot. I'll talk more about insurance towards the end of the video because I think it's something that's very important, but also potentially complicated for a lot of trans people. So pretty much I pay out of pocket and pay cash for different things. What kind of financial hardships have you endured because of it? Oh man, I turned down a lot of invitations to go hang out, especially with coworkers, because most of the time they want to go to the bar. And I know for a fact, going to the bar, you can easily spend, gosh, a shitload of money very quickly. So I've turned them down a lot. I hate doing it, but they know why. Um, I've passed up getting a tattoo. I want a tattoo really bad. There's some video games that I'd like to have because I'm a big video game fan. Haven't got them. You know, I don't really, get to go buy very many new clothes or anything like that right now. But um, the things that have compounded this problem too, my girlfriend went back to school full time. She's an accelerated nursing program, so no time to work. It's all she can handle is to get her stuff done for school. So, and then the biggest thing so far, I'd say, in like lump sums of money, has been trying to save up for my surgery trip to Florida with Dr. Garamoni. I live in Kentucky. Me and my girlfriend are going. So that was two round trip tickets. We need a rental car, a hotel room. Um, that has really been what's caused me to have to just pinch every penny. Uh, so anyway, I've gave up quite a bit for it. What tips do you have for other trans guys who may need financing, may need help financing their transitions? This is where I want to go more in depth about the health insurance. First and foremost, I want to tell you, if you got health insurance, um, take full advantage of it. As far as getting your tea covered, um, getting your lab work covered, getting your doctor visits covered. It can't hurt to call and inquire about if the service you need is covered or not. There are a couple exceptions that people might have problems with. Um, for some guys, getting a histo is sometimes medically necessary or just something that's very uh, a very large priority in your transition. Uh, and sometimes navigating insurance for that can be difficult. One thing that could make it harder is having already had your gender marker and your name changed. Um, I can't knock anybody for doing things at any order they want. Everybody's transition is different. We all do it how we have to, but it could complicate it because I know a lot of insurances, in their opinion, they don't think that any man should have to have a histo, so they're not going to cover it. Also, top surgery. Um, Consider yourself one lucky guy if you can get that covered by insurance. For the most part, insurances will not cover that. The only way I know that they might is if you could get the doctor to write that, and I think this would have to be an in-network provider, to say that you needed gynecomastia surgery, but that would have required you to be able to get a gender marker change. And anyway, it gets a little, confusing, but take advantage of all you can from your health insurance. Also, something that's very helpful if you don't have health insurance that'll cover your tea and lab work. If your workplace provides flexible spending accounts or health spending accounts, take advantage of it. A lot of them will give you your money back for lab work, for medical supplies, for prescriptions. So if you're paying out of pocket for tea, and just say you're paying $100, and I don't know how much lab work is, but just say $200 for lab work, you could rack up several $100s worth of medical things from transition alone. So having a flexible spending account, what happens is they take out money pre-tax from your check and put it back into a little account thing, and then you can turn in what you've spent out of your pocket and get that money back. I've found it to be very helpful. I get all my co-pays back like that. So that's just another tip. I think those are very helpful. Other tips, just excuse me, the transitionalmail.com, Nick's website. Nick is a trans guy who's been helping other trans men for a long time with packing gear, and he has a Big Brother used binder thing that you can get a cheaper binder than what you would get from ordering at full price from like Underworks or wherever else people get them from. So check that out. That's worth a try. I know a packer can be fairly cheap. Just look around for the cheapest ones. And pretty much, I'd say try to stick back money whenever you can. If you got a chance to put back $10 towards something you need, stick it back. Don't touch it. Leave it alone, and just keep adding to it until you can get things. Sometimes you don't have the lump sum, but you could very well have it after 5 times of giving up dinner out, or a couple times of going to the bar or whatever. So I hope those tips helped, and I hope you enjoy watching the video, and I think that's all I got. Have a good day.